Another thing I want to show you is the shadergraph example library. So this is a library that I've been putting together on GitHub, which you can download, and you can take these shadergraph examples, dissect them, customize them, use them as reference. It's really up to you. And just a couple that are featured is this lineup of 3D this 3D character that uses various graphs, such as we got the Fresnel effect, which just created, this water scrolling effect, gradient, this sliced, which is actually inspired from Unity's shader documentation, this snow effect. So what it does is, as you rotate the character, it will apply snow to the top of the mesh based off of world normals. So you can use this to apply snow to your game. Sort of basic toon shading. And kind of the point is that you can take these graphs, open them up, and then see how this effect was done, and then apply that to your own desired visuals. So if I take this hologram material, I could tweak some settings that are exposed here using the blackboard, or by clicking the cog in Edit Shader, or finding the shader graph asset in your project folder, be able to open it up and have a look to see how it was created, including seeing the preview nodes. In this case, the scroll is happening over time, and being able to tweak them. So if I set this to scroll faster, and let's say this is tiled a little bit less, say 0.1, or okay, that's probably a bit too fast. You can then make tweaks and changes and experiment with them in these examples. And the cool thing about this is that you can actually take these windows and open up multiple instances of shadergraph at the same time. So if I take this hologram effect, and let's say I just dock it to this window here, and then I open up another effect. So let's say, for example, this sliced graph here, and open this up. I can then dock this to the bottom of the screen. So you'll notice here that I can have this hologram open, and then I can have this snow effect open, which is better on a two-screen setup, and be able to view the hologram and see different elements that are taking place in the hologram, or see what the nodes are actually doing, and then be able to apply that logic to the snow setup in this example here. So the shadergraph example library is available on GitHub, so I will show a link at the end of this video. You can download it and use it. It has particle examples, sprite examples, and some procedural examples which I've added recently. There's also Kajira shadergraph examples. So he is doing some very specific effects, such as this TV static effect, or this kind of similar dissolve effect that I've created, but with kind of a glow around the outside edge of the dissolve, which is pretty cool. And if I go back to my slides, I'll answer this question which everyone is probably now asking, which is where can I get it? It's Unity 2018.1 in beta. You can get it via the package manager, which is that render-pipelines.lightweight package. Or if you actually create a brand new project and select the lightweight preview, it includes shadergraph package directly into your project. The shadergraph is also, and its code is also on GitHub via this link, so you can actually get it and have a look at the code that's used to create the nodes and the windows and various interfaces in the editor. And the example library can be accessed from this GitHub link, and Kajira's shadergraph examples from this link. I hope this video was very useful, and I hope to see lots of people using shadergraph to create some unique and interesting effects. Thank you.